welcome to today's video. Today I want to show you how to make this cherry blossom flower. I think that if you make it in these pink nuances or pink colors, it will look a little bit like a cherry flower, especially if you do something like this. So that's why I call it a cherry flower or the cherry blossom flower. But you can of course also make it in different kind of colors if you want to. We're going to do a color change after round 2. You can of course go ahead and do a color change between each round. I've done it with this one, as you can see. But I think for this video we're going to do 2 color changes. So first we're going to make 2 rounds and then we'll change over. You can of course also make it in 3 colors, but I do not recommend that because if you do it in one color all the way, you lose this kind of nice effect that this flower has. So let's jump right into the tutorial. So let's get started. I'm going to start by creating a slip knot. This yarn that I'm using works really well with a 4mm hook, but for this first round I am going to use a 4.5mm hook, and I'll show you later on why that's a good idea. And then we're going to continue with a 4mm hook afterwards. So we're going to do 5 chains, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to find the first chain, so it's down here. So go down and do a slip stitch. So pull the yarn through both loops on your hook, like that. And this gives us a nice little ring to work in. We're going to add 10 single crochets into the ring. So don't start by chaining anything, just do 10 single crochets. So 1 and 2 and 3, 9, and number 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to slip stitch in this first single crochet that we did, but I'm going to pull up and I'm going to change my hook size down to a 4mm hook from now on. And because we used the bigger hook for creating these single crochets, it makes it a little easier to work in now. So go in and slip stitch like that, and then we're just going to continue. So we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. And we're going to add another double crochet into that same stitch, like that. And we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to skip this single crochet and work into the next single crochet. So we're going to yarn over and go in, and we're going to add a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet. Like that. And then again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next single crochet and move into the next one. And add 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet. So chain 1 and another double crochet. And then just repeat that all the way around. I'll meet you over here and show you how we finish off this round. So now we have 5 sets of 2 double crochets, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 chain spaces with 3 chains. So I just created my last 3 chains, and we're going to go over here. So in the beginning we chained 4, so we're going to find the 3rd chain, so it's this one, and we're going to go in and slip stitch like that. So that gives us the same 2 double crochets divided by a 1 chain. If you're going to continue in the same color, then just slip stitch 1 so you are in here. I'm going to change color, so I'm going to pull up my yarn and snip it off and pull through. And then I am going to twist my work a little bit. Let's go over here. So we're going to start in a chain 1 space. So not the chain 3 spaces, but the chain 1 space. So let's bring in a new color. I am going to attach it by creating a slip knot. You can attach it any way you like. Maybe you want to do a knot, or so you tie it to your project, or any other way you like. Let's insert our hook like that. Find your work and then go into the chain 1 space, come up and yarn over. So this gives us a single crochet. We're going to chain 1 and then we're going to add 3 double crochets. 1 and 2 and 3. I'm going to chain 1, and in that same chain space we're going to do a single crochet. So this creates our petals. So they are worked in the chain 1 spaces. So now we're moving forward. So we're going to put in a double crochet in this single crochet that we did down here from the previous round. So yarn over, go in, down here, grab your yarn, come up, pull up a little bit, yarn over once, yarn over twice. And this creates this nice little effect. And then we're going to move into the next chain 1 space. So it's over here. It gets a little twisted in the beginning, but it will work out fine later on. So again, we're going to put in a single crochet, chain 1, put in 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, go down, add a single crochet like that. And then we're going to work in this single crochet down here from the previous round. So yarn over, go down there, grab, let's do that right, grab the yarn, come up, pull a little bit, yarn over once, yarn over twice. And again into the next chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochets, so 1 and 2 and 3, chain 1, go down into the same space, do a single crochet, yarn over, find that single crochet from the previous round down here, pull up a little bit, yarn over once and yarn over twice. And then you're just going to continue like that with the next 3 petals. I'll meet you over here and show you how we finish off this round. So I just added my last double crochet in my single crochet from the round below. And then I'm going to go over here and find that first single crochet that we did. And I'm going to slip stitch. And then our flower is done. I'm going to yarn over, snip off the yarn, pull it up a little bit. And our cherry blossom, that is not so cherry-like in this color, but still it's done. And again, as you can see, the other ones, they do look more like cherries, especially I think this one where you start with a darker color and then do a lighter one afterwards. If you think your flower is not flat enough, if it's popping up a little bit, just leave it under like a heavy book or something like that overnight, and it will become perfectly a nice flat. So that was all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, maybe even leave a comment if you have a question or just, well, pretty much anything. Have a great day.